It's a nice place. It's a nice place to be. A little bridge. Who's that trapping across my bridge? It's me, Dael. Hello humans, it's me, Dael, the one from the video that you're watching. I just wanted to drop in really quickly before we get into the actual content of the video to let you know what happened. People who follow me on Twitter may have already seen that something went wrong with the screen capture footage from my phone for this particular episode of the Nuzlocke. That's a big part of the reason why this video is late. Actually, I've been trying to fix it. There should be a repair system inbuilt into the screen recorder that I use on my phone, but unfortunately it hasn't seemed to do anything. Every time I use it, it just says 0% repaired for hours and hours on end, and then nothing changes. So unfortunately, the actual Pokemon Go footage from my phone for this particular shoot was one really long piece of footage, and that file got corrupted. I'm working on ways to make sure that that doesn't happen in the future, but for the time being, I think for this episode, we should be fine. It was a hatching episode, so it was just me walking and trying to hatch eggs, so for the most part, the content was going to be from my vlogging camera anyway, so it should be fine. But anyway, that's what's up. Just wanted to let you know, and on with the episode. Hello humans, my name is Dael Kingsmill, and we're back for episode 3 of my Pokemon Go Nuzlocke run. I'm here with my friend Dolly. I don't know if she wants to be on camera. If I'm here. Hey, this is Dolly.
Hey.
This is hey.
Hey.
I just said this is hey. Yeah, sorry. No, this is Dolly. We're about to go on a big long walk. My plan for today is I'm going to try to hatch as many eggs as possible. It's probably only going to be 2, but I'm prepared, man. I've got a fully charged portable charger in my bag. I'm ready to just walk until I get some damn Pokemon. Here we go. Here we go.
Do you not produce Snorlaxes with small CPs, do they?
I really don't. Alright, so we're in the Botanical Gardens for this particular egg hatching day. I think it's going to be a good place to go because there are Pokéstops, but there's not much in the way of like Pokemon around here, so we can just wander around, hatch some eggs. Hopefully I'll level up to level 10. That would be nice. So, I mean, we'll see how this goes. Okay, I just realized that we're at a yellow gym. There's a space at the gym. I'm half tempted to leave someone there to defend it, but I'm kind of... I don't want to, but also we haven't established rules on whether they come back with 1 HP or whether they count as dead or not. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, look, all my Pokemon are teeny tiny and weak. Look, I won't do it now. I won't do it now. There'll be plenty of time for gyms later. But I really want to, though. I want that gym bonus. I want to get me another incubator.
This is such a good opportunity that you're missing out on.
I know. I know. I think I was already going to use the rule that if they come back with 1 HP, they come back with 1 HP. Look, I'm going to leave Hephaestus there.
Good on you.
Alright. Okay.
Can I just, since I recently discovered that Americans don't eat meat pies,
yeah,
like that's not a thing.
It's not a thing. It's really not. There's all dessert pies.
This is normal pie. This is pastry with meat.
Oh, that's
and
a
sauce
good way to show people. I've talked about it before, but never been able to. That's what a real pie is, right?
It's missing the lid because I ate it already because you use it as a scoop for the meat.
Well, she does. Collect now.
It's the best way.
Wait, everyone? No, not everyone. No,
I know that. I know that.
But it is a good plan.
It's a good way. It's nature's food.
I got me them coins. Alright. Sorry, Hephaestus. I'm sorry. I feel really bad because he's so weak. Well. It's fine. It's fine. He'll be fine. He'll come back.
He's gonna die.
I've got plenty of... No, he won't. He'll have 1 HP. And I'll be able to heal him. Because it's not technically dying. Right? Yep, so we've been wandering around for a while now, and we've run into a single Caterpie. I think you can understand what I mean when I say that there's not a whole lot happening at the Botanical Gardens. There's 2 gyms, there's a bunch of Pokestops, but not a lot else.
Except that mosquito that just
mosquito that just bit me. Rich.
Very dramatic.
Yeah.
Let's Indiana Jones it over.
Dude, but like we'd need a truck. Wait, is that Indiana Jones or the Phantom?
I don't know.
Maybe both.
You know I hate Harrison Ford.
But
I'm sorry.
I did know that, and I'd wiped it from my memory. Oh, I nearly hit her in the face when I swung around in my shock and horror.
Yeah, we're about a kilometer into the 5 kilometers I need to hatch 2 eggs. So, I mean, okay, so Dolly just had to leave. She had to make her way away into the wider world. But I'm still here trying to hatch these darn eggs. And so now that I'm left in my loneliness, I'm trying to work out what I can do to maybe fill up some time in this video in between while the eggs are hatching. I'm wondering if maybe I can, like, locate some cool native birds and try to spy them and give you a look. I know I heard some kookaburras earlier, and I think I heard some cockatoos, so I mean, we'll keep an eye out. Maybe we'll find something cool. I mean, the whole point of this is that it's making us go out and explore the real world, right? So what if I find something cool that I didn't know existed, huh? Let's try to do that while I'm trying to get these eggs hatched. We're about 2 k's in, probably not quite that far even. Still got a little ways to go. Immediately after saying that, look what I found here. This, humans, is a bowerbird. Now what they do is they hunt down blue things, all sorts of blue things. Used to be different kinds of flowers and things like that, but since humans have started coming in, they'll take all sorts of things like blue pegs, blue bits of bottle or glass, and they'll put them all together and make that. See, right behind him is a bower, and that's his nest, and he uses all the blue to attract a mate. So how cool is that? Then immediately after me saying that, you get to see a little bit of Australian wildlife. There you go. How's that for timing? Tell you what, almost immediately after putting Hephaestus into that gym to get that defender bonus, I just walked past it. 2 seconds, I'm gonna back up real quick and get that there Pokéstop. Hey. Come on. Give me that Pokéstop. There we go. Immediately after putting Hephaestus into that gym to get the defender bonus, that fountain that isn't running at the moment because droughts exist, I did see another woman walking up and sitting down casually at a table. I think she was there to take the gym, and she did. It was about 10 seconds total that Hephaestus was in there, but I at least got the bonus, so that's something I can work with. I am honestly, my bag is filling up so fast, because that's what you get here. You get Pokestops galore, but seriously, you've seen, I've only run into 1 Caterpie. That's all that there has been. Sometimes if you put lures on, I know from my other account that I got a Cubone here at some point, but it's really not Pokemon rich, which is surprising to me. You'd think that they'd find places like national parks and they'd put Pokemon there, but apparently not so much. I'm now using, see, my battery just started to warn me that it was flagging, and here we go. I just got this new portable charger for my birthday off my parents, and that was really, really great to get because it means that I can film these a little bit better, hopefully. Why did I develop an accent? Let's just move right along from that. I just wandered through the back where the flowers were in the Discovery Center, and there were chooks, and there was a lady who was just putting them away, and I didn't want to take my camera out and start filming and weird her out, but it was really exciting because I didn't know there were chooks, and then there were chooks. Chickens is, we call them chooks, Australianism. Hey, here's a statue that Adara and I found last time we came here Pokemon going. Check out that snapback. Only cool people wear snapbacks. Would anyone like to know about the challenges of tree management? Because we at the Botanical Gardens have you covered. It doesn't seem like it's too challenging. It's doing a pretty good job. I say that, but there's a tree down there that, for whatever reason, was felled recently. And again, the last time that Dolly and I were here, we stood there for 10 minutes lamenting the loss of this gorgeous tree and talking to its dryad. And then, out of nowhere, this gust of wind picked up and it blew all the leaves from around the felled tree into this little cyclone of leaves and just blew it towards us. And I felt like, okay, that was a little bit too dryad-y. Look at all these gorgeous flowers. So many pretty things. This is just going to turn into a vlog of me. Oh, look at that. Oh. And what do we call this one? A daffodil? A narcissus? Anyone? I'm such a myth nerd, I'm such a nerd today. This vlog is just going to turn into me looking at pretty things while I wait for this egg to hatch. These eggs. I need to remember that there's two. There's 2 eggs, one of them is rare, and it's gonna be worth it. And right around the corner here, oh, hey ducks. Hey, how's it going? Ducks, water birds, whatever you want to call them. Right around the corner here, there's a nice little island, and you can see just up ahead is one of our botanical gardens gyms. This is now what do they refer to it as? It's the Japanese Bridge Gym, which, I mean, one day we'll have to take it on, but right now, as you can see, we've got nothing nearly good enough to take on a gym. So, I mean, but you can see it ahead of time. Here's the gym. It's that we're going to walk on right now. So, I mean, I can defeat it in real life, standing right on top of it. Seriously, I almost died just walking down off the gym just then. It's round, guys. It's really round. Can we talk about that lady who's clearly there to fight Pokemon? I really appreciate that. I should have stopped and said hi, but also because I'm filming, I didn't want to freak her out. So, I mean, that's what's happening. What's up here? Still on the subject of Australian wildlife, this, for anyone who's wondering, is what a funnel web hole looks like. Now, I can almost guarantee that nothing's going to come out of there, but just, if you see one of those and you're wandering around Australia, don't mess with it, because they're big and scary and poisonous. Yeah, so now you're warned. Just heard a huge gaggle of laughter from the trees over here. Hopefully we'll be able to see the kookaburras, because we can definitely hear them. Can you hear them? Give us another chuckle. See him right there? See him? There he is. Be good if we could get a better profile, but there you go. That's what he looks like. Whoops! And we've leveled up to level 10. I didn't even realize. So there you go. That's pretty sweet. What am I going to get for that? Anything? Did I just get nothing for getting to level 10? Nothing? I know I can get Ultra Balls now, but really? Not a darn thing? Not going to give me, like, an incense? Raspberries, nothing? Really? Okay, fine, whatever. Fine, not like I care. I just realized after the fact that I was still pretty zoomed in from the kookaburras in the last clip, so I don't know how zoomed in I was, but I'm hoping not like this close, right? We'll find out later. Oh, there's some cockatoos. Could hear them screeching. Don't know if you can see them on the screen, but there they are. They're flying around. Hey, guess whose mistake it was to suggest that there were only 2 gyms in the botanical gardens? Totally didn't even notice that there's one here at the Conservatorium of Music. You can't see that on the screen. Come on, son. Be better. Come on. How do I? Haha. No, still can't. Yeah, look. There's a building there. You'll see it in a second. There it is. I like the way the more puffed I get walking up this hill, the more fed up I get with having to wait for things, and I run out of patience and all sorts. But yes, here we go. Fancy building. Conservatory of Music. Also, as it turns out, there's a gym. There you go. Oh, I was not made for hills. I've stopped quickly in the shade here under this this Lord of the Rings-esque party tree. Check this out. Just stopped to catch my breath. Check it out. I'm just looking out here. Look at that view. Look at that view of town. I don't know if you can see it properly in the sun, but from where I am, you can see most of the city, the CBD. That's where I was last episode. And you can see the ocean beyond it. Check that out. What kind of view is this? Wow, I can zoom in really far. Huh. Well done, camera. Alright, I'm a little more rested now. I caught my breath a tiny bit, so let's wander around and see what we can see here at the Conservatorium of Music. Can you hear that? We can hear some lovely tunes in there. I think my walking past interrupted a flute lesson a little bit there. Sorry about that, young fellow. Ooh, this is pretty. Gotta get me there. No, I'm not too far away. Come back. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be trumping around on the leaves. I'm sorry. Hey. Yeah, check it. Ooh, another yellow gem. Well, I don't have much to put there, and I can't get the bonus. I'm sorry, Alicia Dunstan. I'm sorry. I want to help, but I just can't right now. I'm just not strong enough. I seem to have found the grandmother's hut from Little Red Riding Hood over here. It's a little intense, if I'm perfectly honest. What's down here? More shacks. What are all these buildings for? What do they do? I think I got a piece of spiderweb in my eye. Just like the cobwebs that like cover the path. I think it's stuck and I can feel it. I can feel it on my phone and my hand. What is this? This must be great footage because you can't see it, just me. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is it gone? I can't tell if it's gone or not. I just walked into like a kind of a swampy, squelchy, muddy spot. From the rain, and it's turning into that song. You know, we're going on a bear hunt. We're going on a Pokemon hunt. We're going to hatch a big one. I hope. It's in a 10k egg, so I really hope it's a big one. Yeah, game, it's real nice to know that I've just walked 10k's total. It would have been nicer if I'd had a 10k egg in the whole time. It'll hatch. It'll hatch at some point. I just gotta be patient. Unfortunately, that is not one of my virtues. So now here's an interesting thing about the gyms here, is that we can use them as kind of an indicator. We can look at the type of Pokemon that are here, the type of levels that they have, and we can see generally the ballpark of where our Pokemon are going to have to be. So we can look at this and see that for the most part, trainers seem to plateau at a certain level, and even though you might see Pokemon every now and then that are over 2000 CP, if I can get a couple of really good strong Pokemon who are over 1000 CP, I'm going to be able to show. You can see the bridge up there, that's the gym that we're talking about right now. I mean, it's going to be hard, especially if I've been wondering whether I should take a position on it of no dupes, in terms of I can only raise whatever Pokemon I first hatch of that species, so that would mean that I'd have to take Arthur himself as a 24 CP Rattata, and I would have to level him up and make him as strong a Raticate as possible, which would be really, really hard. Thank goodness there's lots of Rattata around so I can get the candy for it, but the Stardust, man, the Stardust. So I don't know whether I'm going to take that rule and say that I can only strengthen whatever Pokemon I hatch, like whatever CP they were, that's the CP that I start with for that particular Pokemon, and I can't just wait until I get a stronger one and then replace them with the same name. That might be something I do. I've been strongly considering it for a long while now, so you know, give me your input on that. Let me know what you think. It might make things a little bit difficult, but in all honesty, maybe that's needed. I'm here in the gazebo in the middle of, oh, that echoes a lot. Oh, hello. The gazebo, or as Pokemon Go calls it, the hut in the lagoon. I can't help but wonder, I've been wondering all day, what makes it so that they have one specific landmark as a gym, but another one as a Pokéstop. Originally, I thought that it would have been an algorithm that kind of cross-references any map locations with how many photos there are of that thing in Google Images, because the more photos of something there are, the more likely it is to be an actual genuine landmark. But then, what would mean that there are enough photos of that bridge to make it a gym, but not this gazebo, or of that fountain up the top, but not of the rose garden, you know? I would like to understand it better. In all honesty. Ducks. I've just heard some terrible screeching, so there's probably a cockatoo nearby. There's a few up in the trees here. Let's see if I can... Whoop. Or you can just fly right over me, screaming, shrieking to the skies. Ever notice how as soon as you need Pokeballs, you're not getting a darn thing from a Pokestop, but the minute your bag is full, you've somehow got like 8,000 of them? I know that there's a limit on how much you can actually have in your bag, and that is much smaller than 8,000, but it feels like 8,000. Note that I still have no Great Balls. None. Not a one. What is happening? Excuse you. Welcome to the desert. This is the desert section of the Botanical Gardens. I'm standing on a rock here. I also just crunched a bit of rock here. I'm just gonna walk away from that. Just walk away. Just walk away. Be quick. Walk away. You didn't do it. You were never here. Go, go, go. We still have just a little bit over a K left to walk, but I'm getting psyched, guys. I can feel it. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna get great Pokemon, and they're gonna get the coolest, best names and fantastic CPs, and it's all gonna be worth it. You with me? I hope so. Fun fact about the Botanical Gardens, when I turned 18 I actually had my birthday party here, and my sister and mother and possibly other siblings and father, I'm not sure actually, they all worked together to organise an actual treasure hunt for a pirate themed birthday. I don't think I told anyone that it was pirate themed, but we got a whole bunch of like costume bits like hats and fake tattoos and little parrots, inflatable parrots that could sit on your shoulder and hook hands and those sorts of things. And we all came to the Botanical Gardens and we wandered around following clues and a treasure map to try to find a chest full of fake treasure and chocolate coins and those sorts of things. It was really good. This is a good place for it. This place is like an actual maze. I think I might be lost in the desert section. Okay, I mean, if I follow a path I have to get out eventually, right? Right? I wasn't looking where I was going and I almost ran into a cactus face first. So, let that be a lesson to everyone. Do pay attention to where you're going in Pokemon Go, lest you get a face full of cactus. Don't want them cactus needles in your face now, do you? It's getting a little darker a little quickly, so hopefully we can hatch these eggs before the sun disappears, because it'd be a shame to do all this walking and not actually get any Pokemon at the end of it. That's not going to happen. I'm going to keep going until I get Pokemon. By gum. Yep, the sun is just about disappearing over the mountain. My camera battery is just about dying, so hopefully, how long do we have to go? We've got, we've got about a K and a half. Oh, come on, fingers crossed, man. Let's do this. How have I not walked 5K yet? How is this only 5K? There's got to be something wrong in the way that this thing is measuring the distance walked. Because I've walked around the Botanical Gardens about 9 million times, or like 5 if we're counting in real laps, but still, that's a lot. That's a lot of walking. I'm going to be so fit after playing this game. I am telling you, it's a nice place. It's a nice place to be. A little bridge. Who's that trapping across my bridge? It's me, Dael. And here it is, the former home of the Dryad. Is a rainbow lorikeet with gorgeous Australian parrots. Oh, now it's escaped. Are those dinosaurs? Yep, dinosaurs it is. I can see a dinosaur a mile off when they're dinosaurs. I love me some dinosaurs. Dinosaurs! I keep trying to tell myself that a watch pot never boils and I need to stop checking what the numbers are, but I just want them to hatch. I want them to hatch already. Hatch. Here it is. Finally one of them is hatching. Oh, so much walking. Oh, this is going to be worth it. I can tell. Right now, I can tell. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? A Nidoran. You know what? That's not too bad. Turns into a Nido Queen. Plus, you know, they're common enough that I can get enough candies. You know what? Yeah, I think this is going to be great. What are we going to call her, though? What shall we call her? We shall call her... What's a good name for a Nidoran? Let's call her... I feel like I should be getting this much more picturesque background right here. Let me see. Actually, you know what? Let's go with Hera. I don't know why, but I vibe her as a Hera. Hera. Boom. Welcome to the team. Thank you for your 18 candy. That's lovely. Now to hatch this 10K. It's gonna happen. It's happening now. It's happening now. It's happening now. It's happening now. I'm ready. Am I ready? I don't think I'm ready, but I'm gonna do. Ooh, yes. Come on. What are you? Show yourself. An Electabuzz? An Electabuzz, you say? I'm pretty psyched about that, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's awesome. 21 Electabuzz candy, they're not as common. Obviously, it hatched from a 10K egg, so I'm going to have to... But I can find them. I know I've caught one down at the harbour late one night. This is doable. This is very doable. I've got hair in my mouth. We've done it! We've hatched 2 eggs! The mission for the day is complete. Completed! Check it out! It's late enough that other people have vacated the general vicinity of the Botanical Gardens, and so I can actually freak out publicly and not be judged by passers-by. You hear that, world? I'm gonna freak out. I got an Electabuzz, you hear me? Almost dropped my phone in the water. Ha! Not gonna do that. Oh, I need to put more eggs in to incubate. What am I gonna put on? I'm gonna put on this 10K. I've got 2 10Ks? Awesome! Yes! I'm gonna put on this 10k, start incubation. And I've got 3 incubators! How did this happen? When did this happen? Did it give me this stuff when I leveled up to level 10 and it just didn't tell me about it? Awesome! Freaking yes! I'm gonna put on 2 10k eggs because I've got 3. I can do that. I can take that risk. Yeah, you get in there. You start incubating. I was about to say that I don't know whether I want to put in, you know, I'm trying to work out what my 9 eggs. Hello, duck. Are gonna end up being. I don't know whether I'm gonna like favor 5k eggs because they're in the middle, 2k eggs because they're quicker to hatch, whether I want to do like a 50% is 5k eggs and the other is split up between 10 and 2ks. Now I'm freaking out. You can see me nerding out. It's been like a bunch of walking all day and now I've got an Electabuzz. Let's put in a 2k egg for now. Which one am I going to pick? I'm going to pick this one. Let's incubate you and keep our fingers crossed for a starter, but there are plenty of 2k things that it could be that I'd be happy with. Let's be real though, it's going to be a Zubat. And that is that, my friends. We have an Electabuzz. We have a female Nidoran. And this game is really starting to get going. I don't know, I'm all worked up and excited and it's making my voice go funny because I do funny voices when I get worked up and excited, okay? But now I am super tired and it's starting to get dark. So I'm gonna call that it for today. Apart from this, I do believe that that is it. I'm done and I will see you next time with another episode of this Pokemon Go Nuzlocke. Thank you very much.